Good morning, guys. So I'm here in Koh Lanta, Thailand, just chilling, working from bed, which I don't normally do. But yeah, it made me think this morning about working on the move because I don't normally do this. I don't normally work from bed or work from a beautiful resort like this, which is really, really cool. But so I was thinking about some of the upsides and downsides of this specifically, like working on the move and working while you're traveling. We're here for our 5-year anniversary, which was yesterday, and so today just getting back to work. And we're here today and then have to travel to Kuala Lumpur tomorrow for some visa stuff. So lots of travel and trying to work while we're on the road. Literally on the move all week, and so that'll be really interesting, and Nick and I haven't done that in a while, and so I was just thinking a little bit this morning about that, and some of the amazing things about it are kind of obvious, right? It's the stuff you hear all the time, like you have all this amazing flexibility and you get to work from anywhere. So I can work from the coffee shop, I can work from the plane, I can work, while in the airport, I can work from wherever. But I think there's also some downsides that I don't know if people talk about that much. And the biggest thing I find is that it's really hard to concentrate when you're doing that, like when you're trying to work from anywhere and everywhere. So it's like, you got 30 minutes before your flight, so you're trying to cram in some quick work, and it's really hard to get in the zone. Or if you do, then it's frustrating to stop working and like get on your flight and then get settled in and whatnot. Or same even for sometimes working in a coffee shop. It's sometimes the Wi-Fi is not great, or it's really crowded and you didn't expect it. All that kind of stuff can really hinder your productivity. So I was thinking mainly for where I'm at right now is I'm trying to build businesses and work a lot, and in that kind of scenario, it's honestly, this whole lifestyle is much easier if you set yourself up with moving somewhere and then going to one or two places regularly and having a bit more of a schedule. So, I know a lot of people that try to do this whole lifestyle to escape the 9 to 5, but when you're really trying to build a business, especially at the start, it really helps to kind of have that sort of more structured schedule. But on the flip side, like if you have a business, or if you, have built something where you make even a small amount of money, like $1,000 a month or something, that's plenty to be able to have a lot of flexibility and chill in the mornings or in the evenings and just do work here and there. And that's the kind of thing where I think it's easier than to like work from the cafe for a little bit, or just work really quick at the airport and then hop on a flight. I definitely find it difficult with what I'm doing sometimes, like intense freelance design work, where I really need to get really creative. It can be hard to kind of focus, and then also hard to be really productive. And also, I think the other part is, especially when you're in the middle of trying to build a business or trying to build up your income, I get like kind of fear of missing out, like because you're in all these amazing places and you really want to go explore, you really want to go do stuff, and it can be really difficult, I've found. I mean, productivity and concentration included in that, but also because you start, at least I've had sometimes, like this fear of missing out, like, oh, like I'm in Thailand, I should be exploring, I should be doing all this stuff, but the reality is like, well, there are times where I do have enough money to do that and just kind of go wander around and explore and whatever. But if the priority is building business and building up income and whatnot, then it is difficult to do all those other things. And especially when you're talking about something like a digital nomad lifestyle, where there's this kind of perception that you should be doing it, you should be traveling the world, and you should be blah blah blah. It can be hard, kind of just sitting in the co-working space or the cafe or at your house working all day and then feeling like, oh, I'm kind of missing out on something, like there's all these people that are exploring or doing different things. So I've definitely struggled with that at times, and I think it's just part of the lifestyle. In terms of ways to get around those, because I don't want to just talk about the negatives and be like, well, this sucks. For concentration and stuff and productivity, like I said, I found it best if you're in a position where you're trying to build. I found it best just to kind of hunker down, and it's worth it. It really is. It's great too for community. You meet a lot more people versus when you're traveling every single week. And just pick a couple places or have like a good structured routine. For people that I do know that travel a lot, like I have some friends that move around like every week or two. For them, they really have a pretty structured routine. They get up early, they work, they go out to lunch with people, and then they come back and work, and then go out in the evenings with people. So that I find really helps. You need either some sort of routine or you need to like bunker down. Just so for like productivity and concentration, that's huge. But then for the fear of missing out stuff, I've really found it to help me to get off social media, especially because like the nomad movement and all that kind of stuff is really broadcasted on social media. Because like, why do you not want to show off your awesome life living on an island and that kind of stuff? But in times when I've kind of felt insecure about it, or that I really just need to get stuff done, I just get off social media completely, and don't listen to or look at Instagram or Facebook or Twitter or any of those things, and just kind of focus what I need to do and focus on the world around me, like what's going on near me. And that way too, you can focus more on where you're at, what people are around you, what communities are around you, that kind of stuff. So that's my musings for the day. I hope that is interesting to some of you.